Yeah, good morning to one and all. Continuation with the last concept. Here we need to discuss about the concept SR latch by using NOR gate. So just I will explain here SR latch by using NOR gate. Okay. So this is what I need to discuss in this particular concept. This is my basic building block. You can observe my number of inputs are S and R, and one more point here, my outputs are Q and Q bar, or else you can represent Qn and Qn bar also. So you can observe this as Qn also, and this can you can represent as a Qn bar also. So this is my present state, whereas in sequential logic circuits we cannot get the output directly. Whatever the output you are getting, that is feedback again to the input. And here in combinational logic circuit we can say that the output is dependent on only on the present input, whereas sequential logic circuit the output is dependent on the present and as well as the past values. So here my the past is Qn as given as one of the input along with the S and R values of my input. So if at all it is my present state, we can have my next state. So the next state can be given as Qn plus 1. So guys, don't consider that here Qn as my output. So Qn plus 1 and Qn plus 1 bar are the outputs. You can say that. So in the similar way, so we can say that. So for this Qn plus 1, we can say that at this particular gate, what we considered NOR implementation. So I considered here NOR gates of two NOR gates. So here you can say that S and R I considered, but in circuit I considered that R and S. So that is depends on the requirement we can choose the value, depends on the application also. We can have this particular variable R and S. So let us consider my two NOR gates here. So two NOR gates, my two inputs are one as S and my another input is here. So which is feedbacked from the present state or past state, we can say that. So Qn is one of my input, and here my another input is Qn bar. So R and Qn bar are for inputs for the G1 NOR gate, and for G2 NOR gate we can say that my inputs are Qn and S. So now Qn plus 1 expression for this particular NOR gate, we can observe that so NOR means addition operation and then inverter operation. So my number of inputs are R and Qn bar. So I have written here Rn plus Qn bar and complemented, so whole complemented. And in the similar way for this particular gate, my output is S plus Qn, S plus Qn, S plus Qn uh, whole bar. So S plus Qn whole bar. So here a small correction I will change. Wait. So here we can observe that my Qn plus 1 bar at this particular NOR gate, my two inputs are S and Qn, S and Qn whole bar. So here we can say that, so my Qn plus 1 bar is equal to, so this is S and plus Qn whole bar. So we can observe that here, that is our expression. So from these expressions we can say that total we have truth table here. So this truth table can be defined with respect to input and output variables. So here we can observe that S and R my two input variables we can say, and here we can say that my Qn and Qn bar are taking as a feedback inputs to your circuit. Therefore we can consider that Qn is also one of the input, and Qn plus 1 is my next state. I consider that as my output. So from this I can say that state of my circuit. So let us consider my first case here. So we can observe that in that first case 0 0, S is 0, R is 0. So I would like to say my first case S is equal to 0, R is equal to 0, and at the same time Qn is equal to 0. The same we can say that S is equal to 0 and R is equal to 0 and Qn is equal to 1 condition. Just simply substitute in the following expressions, you will get the results. So my R value is equal to 0 plus you are having Qn value as 0, so 0 complement and then whole complement. So again you can get your result from this particular expression. 0 complement is 1 and whole bar. So 0 plus 1 is 1, 1 complement is 0. Okay, in the similar way my S is again it is 0 plus Qn is also 0 and whole complement. 0 plus 0 is equal to 0. 0 complement which is equal to 1. So this is my expression for this particular case. And in this particular case, we can say that my R is equal to again 0 and Qn is now I considered here 1. So 1 complement and then whole complement. So here 0 plus 0 complement is 1 and then whole complement. 0 complement value 0 plus 1 is 1 and 1 complement value is equal to here 0. Okay, and in the similar way you are getting your resultant as you can check it out. So S is equal to 0 plus Qn is value 1. So 0 plus 1 whole bar. So 1 whole bar. So 1 whole bar means again it is also 0 plus 1 is 0. Okay, so here we can check that. So here when S and R are 0 0, so guys check it out. So Qn is equal to 0, so that Qn is coming as it is as a Qn plus 1. So 0 coming as it is. In the similar way, uh, yeah, guys, I did a small mistake here. One complement is 0, so this is 0. So 0 plus 0 is 0. So 0 complement, your answer is 1 here. So here Qn is equal to 1 and Qn plus 1 is also 1. So whatever you are giving Qn value, that Qn value coming as it is. Okay, in the similar way, whenever Qn plus 1 is equal to 0, it quite opposite value of Qn plus 1 bar as 1. So here it is 1 means it is 0. So this is my first case of my consideration. We can say that when my both the inputs are S and R are 0 0, my state is no change. So here we can say that memory, it is nothing but we are storing the data in this particular logic circuit, sequential logic circuit. Okay, so now we are moving to the second case. So now we can observe that case 2. So in case 2, S is equal to, so in this particular case 2, we can observe that S is equal to 2, S is equal to 0 and R is equal to 1. So that's what I put, S is equal to 0 and R is equal to 1. So in first case, when Q is equal to 0 and Qn is equal to 1. So Qn is equal to 0 and Qn is equal to 1. So let us consider, let just substitute whatever the values we consider in the case 2. So where R is equal to 1, so plus Qn value is 0 0 complement, so whole bar. So 1 plus 0 complement is 1 and whole bar. 1 plus 1 is 0 0 complement, so here you are getting your value as 1. In the similar way, in this particular case, R value as 1 and Qn value is 1, 1 complement is 0, so 1 plus 0 whole bar. So 1 plus 0 means 1, 1 with complement is 0. You are getting your resultant as 0. In this particular case, S value as is equal to 0, 0 plus Qn value here 0 and whole bar. So 0 plus 0 is 0, 0 complement is equal to, you are getting your resultant as 1. In this particular case, we can say that S is equal to 0 and Qn value is equal to 1 in this particular case and whole complement. 1 plus of 0 is equal to 1 and 1 complement it is equal to 0. So here we can observe that Qn is equal to 0. So when Qn is equal to 0, so your output, yes, here 1 plus 1 is 1. So 1 complement is equal to 0. So we can say that when Qn is equal to 0, my output is also equals to 0. And when Qn is equal to 1, when Qn is equal to 1, my output again is also equals to 0. So we can say that from these two particular cases, whatever may be the input, Qn is equal to either 0 or Qn it is equal to 1, my output is always equals to 0, irrespective of this particular Qn plus 1 and Qn plus 1 bar. So we can say that my output is always going to the reset state when my particular case S is equal to 0 and R is equal to 1 condition. So now we would like to move to the third case, case 3. So here we can observe that in case 3, so I am considering my S is equal to 1 and R is equal to 0. S is equal to 1 and R is equal to 0. In first case, y Qn is equal to 0 and second case Qn is equal to 1. That's what I represented here. So in the similar way, same, if you substitute the values of your consideration, so my R value is equal to 0 plus Qn value is equal to 0, 0 complement and whole bar. So 0 plus 0 complement value is 1 and whole bar. So your answer is here 1, 1 whole bar, which is equals to 0. In the similar way, you are getting your resultant is here. So R value is equal to 0 plus Qn is 1, 1 complement is 0, 0 whole bar. So 0 plus 0 is 0, 0 complement is here, getting your value as 1. In a similar way, S value is equal to 1 plus Qn value is equal to 0. So 1 plus 0 whole bar. So 1 complement, which is equals to 0. In the similar way, in the fourth case, we can observe that S is equal to your value as 1 and Qn value is equal to 1. So 1 plus 1 whole bar. So 1 plus 1 is 1, 1 complement, and it is equals to 0. So here we can understand that when Qn is equal to 0, Qn plus 1 is equal to 0, and when Qn is equal to 0, Qn plus 1 bar is also equals to 0. So this is, we cannot say that, we cannot justify directly. So in general, Qn is equal to Qn plus 1 bar, it is not possible. Okay, so this is a invalid case actually. So if and whenever Qn is equal to 0, as per our condition, this Qn is equal to 0. So here Qn is equal to 0 means my Qn plus 1, is also 0, and in the particular case Qn is equal to 0. So Qn is equal to 0, Qn plus 1 is also equals to 0. So we can observe that from the particular case we got these are the results. Okay, so whenever Qn plus 1 is equals to 0 means Qn plus 1 bar, it should be equals to 1, but it should be as 0. Therefore here I would like to consider this as my statement. So from the statement, whenever Qn plus 1 bar is equals to 0, by defaultly, so Qn plus 1 is equals to 1 only. So whenever Qn plus 1 is equal to 1 means Qn plus 1 bar is equals to 0. Therefore we can consider this value as 1. By defaultly we can consider this value as 1. So here we got the value as 1 and here we got the value as 1. Therefore we can say that set state is occurring here. Okay, so in this particular case, when Qn is equal to 1, here we got the resultant when 1 as Qn plus 1 and 0. So this is vice versa case is happening in this particular case. Whereas in this particular case only we are getting a problem. Instead, for that problem we are considering that when Qn plus 1 bar is equal to 0, we can say that definitely Qn plus 1 is always equals to 1 only. So here we can say that Qn plus 1 is always equals to 1 only. So this is our set state condition. So next we are moving to the case 4 condition. So here we can consider that our case 4, in case 4 we can say that so my R is equal to 1 and S is equal to 1. In both the cases we can say that. So S is equal to 1 and R is equal to 1. So here I considered S is equal to 1 and R is equal to 1 and Qn is equal to 0 and Qn is also equals to 1. For first case 0 and second case it is 1. So now just I would like to substitute my values, R value as 1 and Qn value as equals to 0. 0 complement is 1, 1 plus 1 whole bar. So 1 plus of anything is 1. Therefore 1 complement, you are getting your resultant as 0. So whereas in this particular case, same 1 plus Qn bar. So my Qn value is 1. 1 complement is 0. So 0, 1 plus of 0 is 1, and 1 complement, you are getting your resultant as 0. Okay, so in this particular case you need to substitute your values. S is equal to 1 and Qn value is equal to 0. So 1 plus of 0, so you are getting 1. So 1 complement, it is equals to 0. So whereas in this particular case also S value as 1 and Qn value is also 1. 1 plus of 1 is 1. 1 complement, it is 0. So in all the cases you are getting 0 and 0. So it means that when Qn is equal to 0, my next state is also 0 and complement also 0. When Qn is equal to 1, Qn is equal to 1 means Qn plus 1 is also 0 and its complement also 0. So we can say that, so this is our intermediate result. So whenever you are getting your resultant Qn plus 1 is equal to 0, obviously Qn plus 1 bar, it should be equals to 1 actually, but you are getting 0 and 0 and 0 and 0. Therefore, we can say that this is my invalid state or intermediate stage. So when S and R are values are 1 and 1, my stage is intermediate state. When S and R value 1 and 0, correspondingly my state is set state. So this is what the concept regarding to the SR latch by using NOR gate.